Hey, there's your girl. Your girl. It's El Caliente in Texas. I'm gonna clean my face. Hey, sweet girl. I usually like, I don't know why I want to try to see if she'll like this thing. All right. It's kind of weird, right? Um, Sometimes it helps them to want to work, right? So we've gotten to where she'll take food, not only food, but hot dogs. I mean, that's backwards. Not only hot dogs, but food. So here, that kind of freaked her out, right? So now we can try to let her decide to come back towards it. It and me, right? So it's something that's scary. Come over here. You can do things like, if they're really scared of stuff, you can do things like with what's that dog's name? Oh shit, oh, Stewie. There's been stuff when we walk around, people have stuff in their yard, and he's like, whoa. And I'll walk up to it, and I'll have him at the leash length. I'll walk up to it. I'll touch it. I'll act like I'm talking to it, and he's like, "Oh, maybe it's not so bad." And he'll walk up and sniff it. But the initial freak out, right? Once you show them that it's not a scary thing, like by touching it, it's no big deal. So I want to see if she'll mess. She lays down on the dog beds inside really nice, right? So here I'll just wait. Today I'm trying to be more patient, right? I'm really patient with like the silly trick stuff, right? Like if it takes 10 minutes to try to get one lure, I don't care, right? Sometimes it's the slow stuff that I have a hard time with. Good girl, right? Because it's in my nature to be doing, do. It's the way my life has always been. Do, right? Let's see if we can. Is that even in the picture? It is, right? Oh, I didn't look after I put it down. No. Oh, hell yeah, it is. Can do things like, oh, it's her foot stuff. She's much better outside, right? Like when I try to do this stuff inside, mess with her feet and stuff, she's more freaked out. I don't know what it is about inside, right? I don't know what it is about inside, but she's less. So like even by herself outside, she's more confident, right? Now with the other dogs around, she's I would say like kind of like right here by herself, but with the other dogs around, she's like, whew. And that's understandable. It's their own kind of animal, right? And who knows what happened before she went to the foster. Ready? Come here. That's a little too far back. All right. So this thing smells like a lot of dogs because it's been a long time since I washed it because I'm a bum. Good girl. Right. And we could try something like what I'll try in a minute. I'm going to get away from it to kind of take my body pressure, spatial pressure away. See if she'll go up onto it. Let's see. But sometimes I think some of this stuff is just taking too long. Let's see if we got a little leash pressure. Right. Now, you saw that little bit of leash pressure I wanted to put this just to give a little communication. Hey, go towards that thing. And there's a bunch of food on there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I can count all the way to 17. Hi, girl. Right. So see, she's much different by herself, right? No hot dogs. So so see, like that is like the offering of food. A lot of people try to say like, oh, it's just all good. It's manipulating the dog to do what you want, right? Now, like real force-free people, I don't know if they use food like that. Let me see your foot, girl. Right. See how even though I come sideways and not at her. Let's see. Let's see if we do this. Right. And that's kind of what I've been doing inside is just kind of walking around, and she's been a lot more comfortable staying on the couch. Well, and I usually don't let dogs on the couch because I don't know what when they get adopted, what that person's gonna want. If they want to allow dogs on the couch in bed, by all means. Now with her, right, being on top of stuff, the reason I want to get her to climb on this thing is because it's confidence building, right? One, it's a different surface than she's probably used to. Two, it's a higher surface, so being on the couch is confidence building, right? Whereas being on the floor or on a dog bed on the floor, it's kind of whatever. I mean, depends on who you talk to too. Some people say that's not true, but nobody agrees on anything about anything ever. Let's see, what was I trying to do? I think we're past this point, right? Offer her food while she's eating. Good girl. Changed out. I think we'd do pretty good on that. So let's try just walking around. I wanted to do it over there because the concrete is about here. If I put this in the grass, the concrete path is about right here. So it's really only going a little bit unless you look on that side, right? So like one side by the concrete is like an inch or so, but on the other side, it's actually a drop off. But once you get them used to the surface, right? Even like if I get them used to surface on the short part, then I can get them going off on the bigger part. She did really good on the ramps at the park. What's today, Monday? So that was yesterday. Um, she don't do the stairs. She does the stairs inside. But on the little gym thing, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to get her to do any kind of work. Let's see if we can go a little leash pressure to help her out. Now this is, I'm not adding any yet. I'm letting her smell by it. Right? And we already know that if I throw food on it, it's not going to do anything. Ready? Come on, girl. Come on. Come on. Come on. So maybe me going slow was not helpful. Right? Come on. You're okay. You're okay. Right. Let's try this. I think the little legs mess her up too. But let her calm down a little bit. Right. So I think some people, like with some dogs, if it's just a different surface, I would 100% push that. Right. So when she's trying to back up, if she was like a normal dog, right? I'd be like, dude, get your feet on there. Or I'd pick their feet up and put them on. I've done that. I think with her, but see, with her, if I was to do that, I'm putting my spatial pressure on her too. I'd rather just use the least pressure to kind of get her to go on it. Ready? Come on. Come on, girl. Let's see. Let's see if I just wait. Well, the problem with me being on it is it's spatial pressure, right? She doesn't want to come in that close. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good job. All right, so now she's standing normal. Let's see if I offer food. She's going to say, fuck you. See if I offer regular food. Oh, there we go. All right, so she spit one out. Let's see if we throw food on the ground. She don't care, right? So let's take the pressure off. All right, and we'll let her settle down. right? So that's the opposite of what I said. We're going to be super patient, right? Sometimes you just make them do stuff, and it's with which, it's with what energy you use when you make them do it that matters, right? Come on. Good job. We'll take it, right? She kind of did it on her own, right? Much lighter on the pressure. Come off away from it, let it settle down. See, it's just a little fabric, right? Ready? Come on. Let's see if we can get her to go the long way. Come on. I mean, it's not that scary of a thing. Good. Take the step-ons, right? And we'll take some pressure off and we'll go walk way the hell away from it. All right. She's kind of trying to pull off. Count to 5. Not a big deal. Right, so there's this lady back here. She's got a dog that's super scared of a lot of stuff. And I had, who did I have? Charlie and somebody else coming in the alley. And the dog was laying down and she's scared, so usually she doesn't go up to stuff. But she got up and started to come over to us, and I was like, hey. And then she got all mad. I'm like, don't yell. You're all right. Just call her to you. No need to get mad about it. Especially when they're scared, right? You know. Now, earlier she went after Ginger, right? So I had to do my louder hey, because it's my instinct. When it looks like a pounce that I don't like, I'm going to be firmer because I want that to not happen again. And all that. There's a lot of talk about, well, if you stop that, it's going to be, no, it's not. You stop it before they get to it. Everything is an escalation, right? So if you stop it here, it's not going to go there. It's not going to skip this point and then go there. There's so much ridiculous stuff that's being said. Now, could it? If she gets to this point and I want to beat the shit out of the dog because I don't want them to get there, well, yeah, they're not going to do that anymore. But if all you're doing is a disruptor word or the least of a leash correction, you're not going to make them skip that step. They're going to hit that step or get like, this is what I'm fixing to do. Oh yeah, I got a correction there, so let me do this. It's just like us. You try to get a reward and you try to avoid punishment or correction, right? What you think, girl? You want to walk on this thing? Come on. Let's see. I mean, she goes on the stairs really well. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, girl. It's not that scary. Come on. Come on. Come on. People are going to hate this. Oh, come on. Oh. Come on. Come on. There you go. Come on. Let's let her chill out for a second. And none of that was really hard pressure. If it was really hard pressure, she'd be fighting more. Or else she'd fly to get away from the pressure. She's trying to go sideways to avoid this. Right? So a lot of times, like with my little stools and stuff, I'll try a little leash pressure, and if the leash pressure doesn't work, to get them, like after luring, right? After we know the lure's not working for a dog, then I'll go to the leash pressure, and then from there, I'll put their feet on. Ready? Come on. Why do I even want her to get on this? Because I think it'll help working. All right. Come on. 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 There's no pressure there. Good. Very nice. No pressure. She's not taking food, so I'm going to do it under the chin. Just real quick. I wanted to do more. Right? Let her kind of chill out for a second. Right? See how she was doing all this? For her to kind of settle down. Okay. Right? Not a big deal. So a little bit of force, pressure, whatever you want to say. It's all just stupid words. Right? You put the pressure on, take the pressure off. So the reason for the climb, right, is one, it's supposed to help confidence. Two, it's another surface. Three, if I can get her on it, then maybe it'll help. It helps a lot of them with working. Right? So sometimes, how long do we have to take before we get on this thing, right? What did I do it one more time? Ready? Come on. Come on. Come on. So here I'm just holding it. Come on. Now there's a little pressure. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Let's see if we do this. Let's see if we kneel down. You look at your foot too. I need to give you a. Is that a squirrel? I need to give you a bath. Right? So let's see. Do we got any things in your foot? Right? It's a little bit ugly. Making her do stuff she doesn't want to do. Let me see this. Oh, let me see. Oh my God, girl. Is that your hair? Oh, where's my stuff at? Let's open that up a little, get all the way in there. Good job. Well, now I can't wash your feet until this evening. Oh my God, you're flooding that dog, making her do something she doesn't want to do. She'll be all right. Minor, that's what I would call minor stresses, right? Oh my God, I don't want to do this thing. Oh, you can do it. It's no big deal. I think where you start running into troubles is if like she was wanting to fly back and you're like, come on, right? Because they can see all this. Like I shouldn't even been doing that right there because they can see you doing it. Although it wasn't immediately after anything, they see you doing stuff like that and they pick it up, right? Come on, girl. Ready? Let's see. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's try no release pressure. Come on. Come on. There's a little pressure. Very light. Yes, very nice. That's a good girl. And let's see, she'll walk all the way across. See? No after effects. Not a big deal. Now, would it have been nice for her to walk all the way up there and stand there? Sure. But it was mostly encouragement. I put just a little tiny bit of pressure, which I probably didn't even need to. That could have been where I should have been just more patient, right? And just kept with the encouragement. Because she wasn't, the one time when I was doing encouragement and she was like, oh, I don't want to do this, right? That's where you push through. right? Because it's just like, oh, I don't really want to. I'm a little bit weirded out. So you can push through those. What I don't like pushing through is when they're super freaking out, like jumping and flopping all over the place. You want to go a long ways? Let's see. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. No pressure at all. Good girl. Let's see if we can go to reward. No? Oh, there we go. Oh, she didn't take it. Very nice. Good girls. All right. So we're going to take that as an ender. We're going to take that as a win, okay? So let's see. What did I say? So I tried to move around, change the upside down. First tried to use the food, right? Then tried to use a little bit of pressure, then turn it over, right? Then got her a little bit on it by using pressure. And then she freaked out. I probably should have used more time in between. And then there was a time where I used just a little bit of pressure, but I probably could have used absolutely none because she was fixing to go up. I got caught in the, this is where before she's, you know what I mean? So when they start doing something, you start looking for that because you want to prevent making them kind of not want to do it. I don't know, what's the point I'm trying to make? Oh, good girl. Right? See, she's not mad at me. She walks forward. You ready to get out of here? Did you drink any water? Is that an eye booger on your nose? Oh, the big trash truck. Let's see how she acts with this. Let's see how she acts with the big trash truck. That's a good girl. She don't care. It's way back there. That's really not that far. 50, 60 feet, 75 feet. No, that's probably my 100. All right, whatever, dude. You're out of here. You're fired.